So hello guys, what's up? This is Easy E, and today in this video I'll be showing you guys how to make your very own castle, as you can see right over here. So before I get into the tutorial on how to actually build this thing, I'm actually going to give you guys a quick tour on what this castle is actually going to look like once you're done. So obviously, I probably shouldn't have broken that, but here's the actual castle right here. As you can see, it is pretty darn big. It's extremely massive, and it actually has a pretty cool design. Sorry, my voice seems to be not cooperating with me today. But as you can see, it's pretty big, kind of hard to build actually. As you can see over there was a failed attempt on recording, so I actually have to do this recording a second time. And as you can see, there's actually some inhabitants living in this castle right here, as you can see. Some villagers and whatnot, you know, just chilling out. Some of them are escaping, but that's alright. That's what it looks like on the outside. On the inside, it's pretty basic. I mean, there's not much in here. I mean, you can do whatever you want once you build this. It's just the basic hallways. There's about 3 floors that you can go onto. This is the first floor, obviously. And if we go up this awesome ladder right here, here is the second floor. And on the second floor, you actually have this nice look for any archers and stuff who want to, like, you know, snipe some people. And then you have the third and final floor up here. It's not really a third floor, but it's, you know, kind of a way. And over here on the inside, if I can just jump over this fence right here, if you enter from the main gate over there, you're going to enter this big room right here. And then this room connects up to another room, which is way up here. And yeah, it's kind of empty because obviously this is just the base of the castle thing. So yeah, this is just kind of the tour of the castle. And now I'm going to show you guys how to make it yourself. So obviously this thing takes a really long time to make and takes a lot of stone bricks to make as well. So if you don't have like at least, I don't know, 3,000 stone bricks or something like that, then you're probably gonna have a hard time building this thing. I'm not even kidding, you're gonna need like a couple chests full of stacks of stone bricks before you can even build this. And it's also very time consuming, so don't expect to finish this in like, you know, a few minutes. This is gonna take a really long time. But anyways, enough of that. I'm now gonna show you guys how to build that castle. So first things first, you're going to want to have a very flat area like this. Obviously, I'm in creative mode, but when you're actually in survival mode, you're going to have to find a very empty space or make it yourself. And you want to make a pattern like this. So place 3 blocks like so. Place a block in the corner of the row right here, and then place another 3 blocks, corner, 3 blocks. Make sure that they're actually touching the corners and not actually making contact with each other. And there you go. You should make this shape to basically start out your entire base and stuff. All right, now the next step you want to do is from, say, from here, yes, you want to build out 8 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that should be good. You want to do it twice, actually, on both ends of this row right here. And then basically once you've done that, you want to do the exact same thing, build 3, corner, build 3 again. So you want to build the same exact shape like so. And you're going to repeat this process about 4 times, I guess, because you have to build it around and make a kind of a circular kind of formation around this entire thing. As you can see, this is like one side of the thing, and we have to continue on basically going from there and there. So I'm going to just cut ahead until I've done that. Okay, guys, so basically once you have this shape right here, you should have something like this. Remember, you want to have the circles like so, and make sure the distance from here, from each circle, is about 8 blocks. It should be 8 blocks. You can go bigger than that, but just be careful that it's going to kind of change up the way the castle is going to look for you. So I recommend just having the distance of 8. Alright, this next step right here is where it becomes insanely tricky. So not so much tricky, just very consuming in resources and stuff. But basically you want to just jump on one of these blocks, it doesn't really matter which one, just in one of the circles, and build 15 blocks high. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. There you go. So basically, this is the initial height of the entire castle. As you can see, it's almost about the same, just from way over here, which is kind of surprising. And what you're going to want to do is actually do the 15 block height from all the circles. So same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, just basically spam it. Like once you've got the 15 block cover thing, then you're pretty much good. And you're gonna wanna do this, the 15 block height for all the circles. So again, I'm going to cut ahead until I've done that. Okay guys, you have no idea how long this took, but thankfully I actually finished. So what was about 10 minutes for me is actually like a millisecond for you. But anyways, once you've had this pattern right here, you're going to notice that you have 4 perfect cylinders, all about the same height, about 15. And now the next step is a little bit complicated, so make sure you're paying attention. Go to one of the cylinders right here and start by doing this pattern right here. This is what's going to give your castle pillars the actual castle look that defines it as a castle when you go from a distance. Now the next step is that from here, once you've done that, you're going to want to aim yourself to the next pillars like this, yes, and do this. Break off 2 on either side, and may as well do it on all sides like this, and you're going to see why later on. But once you have it like this, start by basically doing a layer of blocks like so. So essentially you're baking your first floor on your castle pillars, because the pillars have about 3 floors, and yeah, it's kind of important. So we're going to leave this just for the lighting, but the next thing that you want to do is actually count. So count 6 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then just under it put another block, and from here count, make sure it's 5 from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so everything's good. Yes, everything's awesome. So once you've done that, make sure that this is 6 blocks and make sure that this is 5 blocks. And so once you've done that, basically you want to fill in this floor as well. And also, sorry, you want to do the same thing like you did last time. Just open the paths like so. And basically this is going to be very helpful later on when you're building your castle. So just don't say anything, just do what I say, just open the doors like that, and you want to just fill in the floors like so. And again, you're going to want to repeat this process about 4 times, so let me just finish covering up this floor first right here, and going back up here, or instead I can just go out here, which is even easier. I guess you don't have to like go through the blocks right there, and then fill in this floor right here, and then finally, the last step we want to do is actually fill this top layer right here as well. And it's going to look something like this. So if you're doing it properly, you're going to be able to actually walk over here, and you're still going to have a roofing up here. So yeah, that's pretty much the things that you're going to want to do for every single pillar. And once again, I'm going to just cut ahead until I am done with that. Alright, so again, that took a really long time and it really shouldn't have, but once you've done what I just said, you should have something along that looks like this. So now they really do look like castle pillars, and that's actually fantastic, because now the next few steps are actually really simple. It's actually not that complicated. So you're wondering why I actually left these open spaces right here, and that's obviously because, if you couldn't tell already, this is how you're going to connect your pillars together. So if you've actually built them at the proper height, they should connect just fine like so. So, I just said so twice right there. So to all the doors below like this, you're going to want to connect them all around, like all over the, pretty much all the pillars. Connect all the pillars together. And you just want to do it from like here, over there, and over there. So again, I'm just going to cut ahead until I've done that. Okay, so once you've connected all your pillars together like so, now here's the next step, which is really easy. Once again, not too difficult. So from the one of like pretty much anywhere from the doors, you want to start building this pattern. So from the same level as this little like connector right here, you want to do this pattern like so throughout the pillar. So yes, it's the exact same pattern that you've seen from the last castle just over there on the other side. And so what you're going to want to do is make like a ring around the pillar like so. And make sure that it's leveled on the same exact thing as the connectors right here. So once you've kind of finished this, it should look like this, and there should not be any like missing corners. It should look just like this, a clean looking ring just around the pillar like this. So as you're probably thinking, you're going to want to do this about 7 times. So you want to do this about 7 times, all around the pillars with the roads like there. So again, I'm going to cut ahead until I finished that step. So once you've put the rings around the castle like so, yes, took a very long time. I'm going to keep complaining because it's already like right now the timer that I've set it to is already at 30 minutes, which is like freaking crazy. And for you guys, it's probably less than that because I keep cutting the video. But yeah, once you've done this, the next step is also a little bit tricky, but shouldn't be too bad. So, from every single connector that you've already made, make it a little bit thicker by putting another row on either side like so. So you should have something that's about three rows of a connector like this. But the catch is that on the outside, so on the outside of the box area, you actually want to add another row like this, but not on the opposite side. This is going to be important for later for the actual build. So again, you're going to want to repeat this process basically for all of the 7 other connectors around this pillar thing. So I'm going to cut ahead to that as well. So just like that, you're going to want to make it to look something like this. So take a good look, make sure it looks, oh wait, good thing I took a look actually. I noticed that this side's actually uneven, so let me just finish this row right here really quick. And okay, so now you want to look at it. It should look something like this in the center. It should have this pattern right here. And on the outside, it should also look something like that. Okay, this is where you're going to want to get out your fences finally. So on the very top row, you're going to want to do this. So put the fences like so, and then put the fences like this. Okay, so obviously I'm going to keep saying like this, like this, like this, like so, but pretty much just kind of watch the video. It should look like this. So this is what's gonna look like for the first row, but for the second row, it's actually going to be a little bit different. So same thing from the first row, it's going to look like this, obviously, but the only difference is that instead of having the wooden fences on the other side as well, you're actually going to seal this up with stone bricks like all the way around. So basically you're going to have this as like a solid wall, and on the top, it's not as discreet, I guess. So yeah, you're going to fill this with the wall and this just with the fences. And if you want to as well, in case you want to do it like just right now, you can fill these entirely with the stone brick walls as well if you wish to do so. So I'm going to just cut ahead until I finish the fences and the walls. Okay, so I did say that I was going to cut ahead until I finish the walls as well, but just in case for everyone who's having a little bit of trouble understanding this concept, all you gotta do again is just put the fences like so. On the top level, it should look like this, and on the second level, it should look like this. And then what you're going to want to do, again, just repeating myself, fill like the empty gaps just of stone bricks completely, both on just the second level and also on the level right here. So like both of these walls right here. So now I'm going to cut ahead until I finish to that. Okay, so guys, it should look something like this on all the sides. Now, of course, I'm a little bit lazy, so I actually haven't finished it yet. But what I'm saying is that you're going to want to do it like this, so it looks something like this. Now, I actually forgot to mention this back at the cutting, so you don't just want to do this. You're going to notice that you're going to have an empty space like this afterwards, sorry. My words, I can't speak today. You're going to also want to fill this area up as well, but make sure you leave a space just between this fence and the wall so that when you're here, you can actually stand in between and you're not going to have any trouble. So it should look something like this so that you can actually see outside without falling out and stuff. So just forgot to mention that as I was saying it in the video. I realized that as I finished doing this, but yeah, you're going to actually want to fill this area in as well just to complete the official look. So as soon as I finish this part, this wall right here, because a lot of you guys probably aren't thinking that I'm cheating, but no, I'm building this thing legit. It's just a lot of cutting. So yeah, it should look something like this. And you want to finish that for pretty much all the sides of the walls. So again, I'm going to cut ahead until that is complete. Okay guys, so I actually had to stop here because I wasn't able to finish these walls just because I looked at the timer and we're actually close to running out of time. It's already been 40 minutes and my file actually will not be able to carry that much if I keep going. So to speed things up, let's just assume that you finish this wall and this wall completely. It should look something like these walls here. And so once you've done that, the last step that you're going to want to do is very easy. just go down here and pretty much open the ways to the other areas of the castle like this. It's very dark in here, so I actually cannot see, so I'm going to have to put a torch down here just temporarily. But basically, you're going to want to do this, just open all the doors like this, just before I forget. And once you've done that, you're pretty much good. As you can see, we're open over here. And this is just the doorways for the bottom area, just before I forgot to do that. And then also, once you've done that, you're going to notice that in the inside, assuming that these walls are done as well, just like I said, you're going to notice this random, like, few blocks just sitting right here. So these blocks are actually not here randomly. They're actually here for a reason. So using these blocks used from the pattern that you've done last time, again, ignore the fact that these are open. Just pretend that those were filled in because I was too lazy to do that. But what you're going to want to do is basically make an entire floor right here. So pretty much connect all these together, and you're pretty much going to make the second floor of your main castle. This is why this is really important to have done that pattern like properly, like I've just showed you guys, and pretty much just fill this in all the way to make that floor. And then the final step is to replace all this grass with stone bricks as well. And then from there, you pretty much have the exact same castle as here. Now the only difference from this castle is that from the doorways, I've added some glass blocks, and over here I've actually added a gate, and the gate's pretty easy to make. All you gotta do is just take a portion of the door, leave 2 bricks of space here and 1 brick of space here, and then just fill it all with fences like this and leave it open like this, and then just make a doorway over here. And pretty much, yeah, just you know, that's pretty much it. All you gotta know. Like over here is just all the details that I've done. Just added the glass blocks and stuff, the ladders to actually connect to the ladders over here. Like over here, I just took out a corner and put a straight shot of ladders just to connect them all. And pretty much that's how you make your own very own castle. Like there's the template over there, half finished, but it should look like this when you're actually completely done. So again, guys, that's pretty much how you make your own castle. Here's the final look of what it looks like on the outside, just if you're wondering. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this tutorial, guys. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this tutorial, hit that like button and or share the video if you wish, and subscribe if you want to see more of these videos and stuff. I have a lot of old tutorials from like a few years ago, but I'm going to try to do more of these tutorials for you guys if you want to. I do Minecraft videos, Growtopia videos, Clash of Clans videos, Zenonia 4, and Terraria. So if you want to check those out, subscribe once again. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the castle. So now you have a powerful castle. You can definitely build this in survival mode. I've definitely already done that myself. And you can impress your friends, you know, play some games if you want to, like, you know, protect the castle or something like that. I don't really know, if you have multiplayer and stuff. And yeah, that's pretty much how you make your own castle. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. This has been Easy E with the How to Make a Castle in Minecraft Pocket Edition video, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out and later. Enjoy your castle.